But one thing baffles me. How did Gravesend get its name?
Well, I thought it came from something based on the Anglo-Saxon name for Gravesend. I've forgotten
What
what
was the Anglo-Saxon name?
I don't know, it's something that sounded a lot like it, but...
Where did you hear that?
For a teacher. It was written in the Domesday Book or something like that, when they made a list of all the counties. It was written in something like Gravesend. I think that's what the name was based on.
Sir, have you any idea how Gravesend got its name?
Well, I've been in the church and it said that there's Princess Pocahontas buried in there. It's to do with Captain Smith in 1600.
Well, how does that get the word Gravesend then?
Well, because she was buried there in the church.
Madam, have you any idea how Gravesend got its name?
Well, I've heard lots of different stories, but there's one about a Colonel Graves that was buried in a church over there.
Colonel Graves?
Yeah, he died on a boat on the way over here, and he was buried here.
Well, I understand it's from to do with shipping. If anyone died on board and it was a Thames side, they were buried at sea. They were buried ashore. But if they died at the sea, they were buried at sea, and they called it Gravesend.
Well, as far as I know, the word grieve, which is probably a Saxon word, meant an area of land, and this would have been the end of a certain area of land. So you got graves, well, grieve became grave, and then Gravesend, the end of that area of land.
Well, I went to school in Gravesend during the war, and I was always told that because it was a seaport and there was Elizabethan fortress opposite, which is at Tilbury, very opposite, that all the seamen that came from even the galleons and the shipping and from the armadas then, all the diseases and the wounds, if they died, they was buried here in the old graveyards.
As far as I know, it's the last place you could be buried before you went to sea.
Before you went to sea?
Yeah.
Why was that?
I don't know, I was just told that.
Who told you that?
Bloke.
A bloke?
Yeah.
I see. And the official version, no one really knows, but the most likely explanation, and one lady was very close to it, is that grave came from the Saxon word gareve, meaning a reeve or sheriff. Gravesend or Gravesham, as it was originally, was probably the area he administered. It has nothing at all to do with graves.